Everybody, and I'm CAPANO, and happy hump day, Wednesday, October 27th. Trick or treat is coming soon. Get your candy. Okay, the clock is ticking on unemployment and next stimulus. What is going on today? We got a lot to cover in this video. But before I go any farther, I just want to say thank you for all the likes on my video. And if you already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're new, consider hitting the bell and subscribing. Now, it's free. Just hit it, and it'll let you know when I'm coming on, and I get right through, get the facts, breaking news, stimulus, unemployment, good money tips. Okay, clock is ticking. Here's what we have. A lot going on. Nancy Pelosi's saying we got to reach a deal this week. President Biden is going to Europe, climate change. But right now, Manchin agrees to approximately around 1.7, a little, it's got to be under 2 trillion. However, I agree with him on this. Stay with me. He says, wait a minute. Now he's finding out, remember the IRS, Uncle Sam is spying on us if we had 600 or more and seeing where the money's coming in and out. Stay with me this whole entire video. It's going to lead to unemployment and stimulus. Well, they did increase it to 10,000. So in other words, if you have 10,000 sitting there and you're not paying anything, well, then you can get red flag and audit. So leave me a response. Personally, I don't think it should be 600, $1, or 10,000, my opinion. We know we're grown-ups. We paid our taxes. We know what we're doing. That aggravates me. Anyhow, so he's saying now he's holding off. Now, I know he's being a pain in the butt, but remember, there's still no stimulus check or unemployment. Or is there? Now, the new billionaire tax. I'm sure you've heard it in other YouTube channels and on the news. 15%. Elon Musk, who is he? There's a photo. He's the richest man in the world. He says a good point here. He says, I have no problem on doing it. However, is there any money for the people aside for child tax credit? Yeah, my eyes are big. Well, he's got a point. And he also, and I quote, he says, this is the beginning. It's the billionaires now. He's the richest man. Boy, unbelievable. And then it's the millionaires, and then it's the rich people, and then it's the middle class, like most of us. And then it triggers down to the bottom. He says that's what they're doing to Democrats. It's horrible. Keep in mind, he says, I quote, President Trump done 2 stimulus, and Mr. Biden actually did one under $2 trillion and included unemployment for a couple months and stimulus checks for 14, 12, and 6. And now you just got a bunch of junk. Aside from the child tax credit that they're modifying for 1 year, leave me your thoughts and opinion. He's actually right. So the 15% is not actually a good thing. Before you smile and say, yes, rich the billionaires. Well, yes. But here's the problem. We suffer. Well, how do we suffer, Sal? I don't want to get too complicated, but the market, all they'll do is sit on their money. Basically, they'll just keep the money in the market. So there's no, it'll be another video for this, but it's not a good thing to do that. You don't want to tax. Also, corporate tax, 21% to 28%. We will all suffer, and it will ricochet down. But that's not what this video is about. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Now, let's continue on to more important news. Again, I will continue to say, AOC, you're probably tired of hearing about it. And if you're new to my channel, she's a representative. Love her, hate her, dislike her. She still at least mentioned the unemployment. If you didn't watch my video yesterday, President Biden says this can wait. It can wait. He says there's money that was $350 trillion out to all the states. Well, let me know. Now, they're saying states are starting to release some of this money. I know here the governor is releasing it to muscular dystrophy, or actually, kids, and which is a good cause. Aside from California, Golden State. So that was the money, in case you're new to my channel, that when he stopped unemployment, or he said we weren't going to continue beyond Labor Day, here it is. He's giving it to the states, right? $350 billion, but it's all I'm finding out, the facts. You let me know if you're from a state that have received. No one's getting unemployment at this. Golden State sent out a couple checks. Arkansas was up to sending something out. Colorado, but there's no unemployment. The states are going to use it for their own pocket. And they're going to make it look good and give out for, handicapped children, which is great. And some money here, a couple million here. It's no good, President Biden. Meanwhile, speaking of Biden, he's declining fast. His health is declining fast, his mind, his mental state. his approval rating from CNN, Fox, all of them. How can he go ahead and talk about Build Back? Let me hear your thoughts. Build Back Better plan. What's that sound like you? Build Back Better plan is to stimulate the economy. Well, there's no stimulus. There's no unemployment. He ended it too soon. Let me remind everybody, and who come on here and might criticize, well, wait a minute. It's time to go back. We have to work. Yes, but not everybody is ready. This was a very bad virus. Let me remind everybody. I'm sorry I'm a little aggravated today because I just can't believe not even a stimulus check for the American people, but leave me your thoughts. It's just crazy. All right, I want to continue with something that I thought of. If they can do money for fish in the desert, butterflies, journalism, there's stuff in there we don't even know. How do you calculate all this money without a stimulus or unemployment? Before it was easy. It was broken up. Yes, there was money that went when Trump was in administration and Biden that went to other countries. It's going to happen. But at least we knew majority of people under 150,000 were getting stimulus. We were exchanging money. Let me remind everybody, we're still not out of the woods. This is a bad virus. They just came out. Stay with me. There's a booster out there for Pfizer. I haven't gotten it yet. Aside from that, what's that telling you? That the vaccines aren't, yes, I believe they're working to an extent. They're not 100% sure. There's still face masks here in Nevada, California, other states. So until they know 100%, I'll even give them 90, right, that these vaccines are working, or we have another one that's in the oven, so to speak, pending, right? In the oven. Yeah, in the oven, right? Until they realize that more than whatever they want is vaccinated, whatever, and that's your choice, by the way. Again, until they get a better handle, then how about the people? Even if you lower it from 150,000, and I don't need it. Give it to the people under 50,000, 60,000. People, I'm a little hyper today because it upsets me that this party that a lot of people, I'm sure, on here have voted for, isn't even a party. Are they even Democrats? I try to be down the middle with this, guys, right down the middle, but it upsets me that we're going forward with a situation. And yes, tax the billionaires, but this guy has a point, the richest person. Who all of them, because they have a point. They don't mind paying a 15% billionaire tax, but we'll give some out to the people other than child tax credit. Right now, Bernie Sanders don't even know if his Medicare's in there. I'd love to hear from you today. Yes, I'm a little hyper. My Italian temper's got the best of me today. But I got to tell you, here we are, Hump Day Wednesday, and we're just still kicking back, hoping. People, who knows? Maybe there'll be something right behind this bill. Maybe at the last minute, something will go in. I sure hope so, because you know what? President Biden, there will be a landslide. You will not be the president continuing on. And there's a possibility that your own party might say goodbye. Get it together, Democrats. I'm getting aggravated. Hey, everybody. Thank you for watching. Remember, say hello to somebody when you're walking by. Tomorrow's another day. And on this station, there's always a solution. I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, now's the time to subscribe. We have a lot of fun and giveaways coming up soon, real soon. Ciao.